So once you've entered your email address into your profile, click on Done Editing at the top, and once you've saved, you'll see this word verify appear beside the email address or addresses that you chose to add. Now, within a couple of minutes, you'll get a verification email coming through to your inbox, and you simply click on that to verify the email address that you've just added. That's stage one of what we need to do. So, when we look at Coffee Cakes, what are the differences between Coffee Cakes and liveworkabroad.com? And why does Coffee Cakes establish the connection between the site and myself, whereas liveworkabroad.com does not? Well, we can see there's two areas that matter. The first of these, and the most important, is on my author profile. So in Coffee Cakes, if you click on my initials and name here, this page will come up, and what we can see is that there are two links. Number one, there's a link to the email address that I've previously verified within Google+, my Google+ profile, and there's also a link here to the Google+ profile itself. Now, for some WordPress sites, that verification is enough. However, some themes, and certainly with a HTML site, I find it's also good to create a little kind of side widget tag that gives the same information about the author of the blog. We use slightly different tags within the two areas, but we'll go through those as we add them. Now, when we go to Live Work Abroad, we can see that my author profile does not have that link to my email address, previously verified in my Google+ profile, or to the Google+ profile itself. And additionally, there is no information about the author on the sidebar. Why do we need both? Well, probably no reason other than it gives Google two opportunities to connect the blog or the website with the owner. So let's go through and add these two areas that we need to create. So down here, this is my author profile within liveworkabroad.com, and what I'm going to do is add in a link to my email address and to the Google+ profile, as you previously saw. So I've saved some text to do this, and if you log into the member area of the site, you can quickly and easily access this text there too. So that's going to go into this area here. We're going to click on Update Profile, and that, as my internet connection is very slow today, will just take a second to go through. And what we'll now see on my profile is the links to the email address, info@liveworkabroad.com, that we've just verified with my Google+ profile, and to the profile itself. The HTML that I put into the member area for you will automatically call this Google+ image in the same way that this one has. Now, what you may find is that some author profiles on some WordPress sites don't let you add HTML links in, as we have done here. So in that instance, what you need to do is install a little plugin, very, very useful, that'll let you do that. And same again, I put this plugin into the member area for you. I'll link to where you can download it anyway. It's free of charge, and it really does make the whole thing a lot easier. So this is the one you're looking for. It's called, well, it's got quite a long title for a plugin, but I've just simply listed it as WordPress author plugin with a link to where you can download that from. So what we now need to do is create a widget which puts the same information into the sidebar on the WordPress site. You can see I've got some additional coding here to create that link, and the only difference between these two is that the HTML we've used on your WordPress author profile has this little tag, rel equals me. The same HTML we're going to use on the sidebar has this rel equals author. Now what this one does here, the rel equals me, tells Google that this author is you, i.e. the person that owns this Google Plus profile here. The rel author, what this does is it tells Google that you are the person who is the owner or the main author of this particular site, which in this case is liveworkabroad.com. So let's go and add this as a widget to the sidebar. So you can see here that I've saved this particular widget from before. So what I'm going to do is drag that up to the top and into position here. So when we go back and we refresh the Live Work Abroad site, we'll now see two things. We'll see, number one, some about the author information in the side here. I'll go back and tidy this up a little bit. It's squeezed into the sides there. But that contains a link to the email address previously verified on the Google Plus profile and to the Google Plus profile itself. And what we can also see is we've entered into the WordPress author profile the same things. A link to the email address and to the Google Plus profile itself. And that is it. That is the two things you need to do to ensure that your website or WordPress blog is verified and connected with your Google Plus profile. So now for the final test, let's enter the web address in here, liveworkabroad.com. Click on preview, and there we go. This site is now connected with me, my Google Plus profile, and all the authorship markup is correct for this page. Job done. Hope that's helpful. Any questions, of course, feel free to email. Happy to answer them. It's a really important thing to begin to establish with your site, because it certainly seems that Google is going to involve the whole idea of authenticity, real people, and the Google Plus profiles within its algorithm going forward in 2012. Bye bye for now.